here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors.
And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
75 yards.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw to Smith. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
2nd and 6. Tua going to give this to Wright.
Pushing through the contact. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Wright going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Wright going to try and bull his way in.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Jalen Wright taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up. Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Now a run with Pacheco.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And he goes out right around the 39. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert down to about the 37.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Tua.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. He'll get it inside the 20. And
all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
37 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, we want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You count that as a win, too, on your record.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Everybody go 6-0, boy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
They'll run right side with Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half.
Can you see us?
Add on to their lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in his first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out of forward, especially given the new rules, they're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On first down, Mahomes.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. That was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. A first carry for Samaje Perine. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's that foul right there.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm throwing a pick.
Mahomes going to throw.
Right now. Oh,
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
Just for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down. But the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Watch him, right? Left side, left side, left side.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
Hey, come here, man.
And this lines up a disaster nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
97.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. There's the former Chief, man they watched for years, Tyreek Hill. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
3rd down and 1. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Couple of Alabama guys there. 2 at a waddle for the Miami first. Looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Justin Reed. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Motion man is Schwartz. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Tua going to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Chris Jones, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete pass.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Connor.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. This is caught.
Well, familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say their broad grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Mahomes now to throw.
His throw incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way down to the 5.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And the
Hey, sometimes they be biting sometimes. Hey, sometimes they be been biting sometimes. Hey, that be biting.